I'm only gonna do this once. Classic! Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly.
They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting. I harbor resentment, I know what you did me. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end to be chillin'. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rip. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you say it, they gotta know that you meant it.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell.
You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing?
Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing?
Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't call?
Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't? Damn.
You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't?
Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my soul.
Oh no.
They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't afford it. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gon' be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before I ever was ballin'. Started with hope before ever reward. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing, man?
Seen them hard times couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing?
Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing? Classic. 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 I'm only gonna do this once.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I get you. I made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud.
What up?
For my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Old school looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be making wishing me. I got these hoes in the fringe. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I put in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, Mamba mentality, shout out the bean. Coach like sweat, 6 society T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bag work, 5 punch combinations, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. I made different, I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud.
Hey y'all, hit the like and subscribe button while you're here. Classic, really appreciate it.
You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking
Yes, sir. Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Codes, and I got another great live show for y'all today. 333. I see the chat tapped in early. Energy is high. We got one of them shows today, chat. This is part 2 of They Playing in Our Faces.
Classic.
Woo-wee. If y'all missed it the first time, oh man, it got thick. For the people that are conscious or into going down rabbit holes, or the people who have theories and are theoretical and all of that, you know what I'm saying? We got some things to discuss. Oh my. What up to everybody though? Let's do a roll call real quick, because the gang done filed in. Tez down in the building, the lovely Chanel in the building, Super Mac in the building, Souls of Thought in the building, James Hollowman in the building. What's going on, gang? Tony Black in the building. Peace, God. Peace. Yes, sir. And for everybody that's not typing but they tapped in, what's going on
I'm
with
only
it?
gonna do this once.
Yes, sir, man. They are playing in our faces, man. We're not going to waste no time. Get the free stuff out the way for me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. And today, I need y'all to share. Share this live stream while I am live. Go heavy on the share button on my live streams for about a week, because I didn't live stream for about a week. So I need y'all to turn my algorithm back up. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to turn my algorithm back up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So hit the share button. Everybody hit the share button right now, share it, and dump right back in here. Go ahead and just do that for me. It'll cost you absolutely nothing, man. Matter of fact, and then I'll take a song request. We'll do it like that. But let's get into the show, man. Let's get into the show. I'm TTG trained to go today. I'm in a good mood. I got my protein shake next to me, so you know it's going to be a good one. Y'all stay healthy, chat. Classics concern for the day. Are the pros of wealth and fame worth the lack of peace? Let's talk about it, chat. Are the pros of wealth and fame worth the lack of peace? That is the concern today that we are going to examine as we get off into the fact that these people are playing in our faces. Now, prior to getting into this rhetoric, y'all know we have to put our content creators condom on. So let me pull up my disclaimer just to make sure I protect my platform and myself, you know what I'm saying, from any legalities, chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get that out the way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go full screen with the demonstration. All right, chat. Classic Codes disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. All statements made are alleged, opinion-based, and a part of a public discussion. We are content creators reacting to publicly available information, not journalists or legal professionals. Nothing stated should be interpreted as factual claims or assertions of wrongdoing. Viewer discretion is advised. Heavy on the viewer's discretion is advised today as we get off into some things. We are going to start off today with our code language conversation. What up, McKinnon? He said no discussion needed. No, the answer, no, not a chance, not a fucking chance. Now we got to dive into it, man. We can't just go off the rip like that. Appreciate you, though. McKinnon coming in, throwing hard lefts and rights, man. Haymakers off the bat. I love it, chat. I love it. So let's get into the code language for today. Code language conversation for the day is selling your soul. Let's talk about it, chat. Let's talk about it like we always do with the code language conversation. We are going to look into what this definition of the phrase or word means, and then we're going to have a discussion about how it operates inside of society. Selling your soul. It's a figure of speech, meaning a person compromises their moral ethics or integrity in exchange for money, fame, power, or success. All right, we're going to go through that one more time because all of the words matter. Like I always say, selling your soul. It's a figure of speech, meaning a person compromises their morals, ethics, or integrity. I'm going to say and or, right? You can do both. You can do one or you can do multiple, right? But you're compromising your morals, ethics, or integrity. If you do simply just one, it falls under the definition of selling your soul, okay? In exchange for money, fame, power, or success. Any of those, not the whole package, not the it could be just fame, and you could be famous and broke. It could be just money. It could be a package deal, but any of these would put you under the definition of selling your soul. It equates to selling out or acting against your core values for personal gain. Metaphorical meaning, abandons principles, chooses a lucrative but unethical path. Sacrifices artistic vision. Changes creative work solely to appeal to a mass market. That's also part of selling your soul. Listen, sacrificing your artistic vision changes creative work solely to appear to a mass market, right? So for me, chat, I pride myself on objectivity. But because I'm objective, some days y'all with me, some days y'all ain't effing with me, right, chat? Because I'm being objective. I'm calling it down the line how I see it, and I ain't on nobody's side. I ain't nobody friend. I'm just calling it how I see it. And I ain't trying to make no friends either, so I ain't pandering to nothing, right? And so because of that, certain days, certain people feel certain ways. One day it might be the black women. One day it might be the brothers. One day it might be white men. One day somebody gonna feel some type of way about my objectivity. That's my burden to bear, or my cross to bear with this, right? It's the pros and the cons. Now, me selling my soul would be going full pander. I'm finna pander, just pander. Everybody in here, hit the share button for me. Share this somewhere. Share this on your primary social media platform. Turn me back up in the algorithm, chat. Everybody hit the share button. Costs nothing. Come right back, all right? So that's also selling your soul, right? But these days, selling your soul is okay, right? As long as there's an appropriate number, money-wise, attached to it, it's perfectly acceptable. You can talk about how you sold it, what you sold it for, and how you feel good about selling it. Nobody will believe you anyway, right? Because what is selling your soul really? Well, today we are mining it out and defining it. Betrays ideals. This is the third one, metaphorical meaning. Betraying your ideals. Prioritizes personal wealth over the greater good. For many to eat, there must be some level of rations. Does that mean that one can't have much? You can, but what line do you cross over into gluttony? For one to have billions to their name, how many must starve? It's just a question. There's enough for everyone if the distribution makes sense. We're unevenly distributed because there are people who are willing to sell their souls, which means betray their ideals, prioritize personal wealth over the greater good. Why not dump this plastic in the ocean? By the time the ocean start sneezing and coughing, which is your hurricanes, tsunamis, whirlpools, all that, by the time the ocean starts sneezing and coughing, I ain't gonna be here. Why not dump this plastic? All alleged for content creation purposes, entertainment. But what, so selling your soul comes in a lot of different forms. Let's see what the chat has to say about this. They talking. They like this. They like this. Yeah. Supermax said human experience energy. Tears down said, yes, sir. James said, got you, bro. Let's see. Supermax said, lack of peace is war. James said, oh boy. Yeah, we on that today. He said, already. Yeah, early. This real elite like, It's that conversation. James said, I believe. 333, what up, yay? YN checking in. James Holloman said, I agree, classic. Supermax said the definition and female behavior are a match. Oh, he taking shots. Hey, listen, ladies, his words, not mine. I'm just reading the chat. You understand me? Yeah, I'm just reading the chat. Supermax could get you in trouble if you let him. James said, selling your soul for fame, money, family members, or sacrificing them. Let's talk. Rigid said, wait, still feel Steve Harvey a real one? Marriage is the way. Women have never did anything wrong. Great questions. Let's start at. Let's come back to it. Richard said, just a question. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, I'll put a star on it. Let's come back to it. But yeah, man, that's the code language on selling your soul, man. So, when you see it defined and mined out and actually clearly articulated, now you can see if you fall under the definition, right? So now you can stop thinking about somebody having a dream of a demonic looking figure approaching them in their bedroom and talking to him and having a conversation and saying, run your soul, and you make a literal deal with the devil and all that shit. No, I mean, it could be some shit like that as well, right? But we just defined it in a real world situation so you can really see what it consists of, right? Compromising yourself. You know what I'm saying? If your needle moves, I mean, if your boundary line, not your needle, but if your boundary line moves, wavers, adjusts, it was never a boundary at all.
Classic.
Yeah. If the right dollar amount will get you up off them principles, you have no principles.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah, and hey, and the unfortunate part about it, in closing, on the code language of selling your soul is, most people are for sale.
Classic.
Let's move. Hey, I'm in rare form, chat. It's different now. It's different now. These folks that played in our faces, man. These folks that played in our faces. Who we gonna start with? Chat? Let's roll. Stephen A. Smith, you up, buddy? You are up, buddy.
Classic.
Yeah, somebody tag Stephen A. Smith right now. Let's get him in the room. He likes to debate. He likes to argue. He's willing to talk to anybody. Bring your black ass up here on the classic codes. Yeah. Drop the link, brother. You think I'm scared of you? You think I'm scared? No, I don't think you're scared at all. Somebody tag Stephen A. Smith.
Classic.
It's been a long time coming. And I'm telling you, today is the day that I'm having a hard time keeping these gators down, nigga.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
I'm having a real hard time. I done stayed off Stephen A. ass since forever. Since I started doing content, I done left him alone. I done seen other people cover him. I get in the chat, but me covering it, I done stayed off his back. You know what I'm saying? I think, to me, the brother made a clear decision for all of us to see. And listen, the way he fighting like he didn't is crazy to me. So Stephen A., bring your ass to the front of the congregation.
Warriors, come to play.
Yeah. I'm picking and I'm choosing and I'm choosing and I'm picking. Because y'all don't, you see how listen, the way I rock, my loyalty ain't loud. My loyalty ain't loud at all. Anything Nike that you ever see me wear, I bought it years ago. Soon as they played with Kyrie, I've never spent another dollar with Nike. And that's a fact. You can merch it. I haven't spent $1. Not $1. Adidas played with Kanye, haven't spent $1. Haven't spent $1. My loyalty quiet. It ain't loud. You can only play with my people a certain way so much before I'ma just get up off that with you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We're gonna do a little history lesson on this raccoon. Raccoon. Yeah, we ain't gonna call him the C word. We gonna say raccoon.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Yeah. Bring your black ass on up. Yeah, somebody tag Stephen A. Smith right now.
Come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's start in the past. Let's start in the past, man. Why real ninjas don't rock with Stephen A. Smith, man? We gonna do a little history lesson, man. Because he act like Stephen A. swears that he doesn't get it. This brother swears that he doesn't get it, chat. He doesn't know why he needs to defend his blackness once every 6 months. He doesn't understand why the brotherhood is always, he doesn't get it. We don't see all the works that he does for the brothers and the. Hey, listen, one thing I know about a good talker, motherfucker make anything make sense. And if they can't make it make sense, they'll serve you a word salad with Italian dressing. You understand what I'm saying? You got to pay attention. When them boys could talk, they'll talk you in 2 circles, spin back around the block and be acting like you confused. Boy, you ain't even say shit. You understand?
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Yeah. It's time. These people have been playing in our faces too long. They've been playing in our faces too long. And so we just going to talk about it. Everything I'm saying is alleged anyway. I'm not even right here. But if Stephen A. Smith pop up in this chat, the link is going up in under 30 seconds. I'll be on that. Hey, listen. Hey, I'll be on that. Let's get it. Let's watch some old stuff. I'm going to interject a lot. So for the people who don't like the rhythm of people cutting in and out of the reactions, this is going to annoy you, but I got to do it because I don't know what the copyright demonstration is with this footage. You feel me? So I'm going to be it's 444 right now. So listen, I'm going to be cutting in a lot just to make sure we good on the copyrights and all that, chat. Just forewarning. All right, let's go.
I'm not sitting up here on national TV absolving Kyrie Irving of every decision.
I'm not going back and recounting every decision. I'm just saying how it's interesting to me. It just carries such a bigger momentum, in particular with you. More so than anything. Anybody.
Jay. Y'all, did y'all remember how Stephen A. Smith treated Kyrie Irving when the poke thing was going on, when they was trying to get everybody to get that little poke thing back during the pandemic and all that? Do y'all remember how he treated Kyrie Irving? How he discussed Kyrie Irving, the language that he used around Kyrie Irving? Do y'all remember? Y'all recall? This was him being exposed for that.
Jay, you know what? What I would ask you is, do me a favor. Stop telling us what you find interesting and just tell us what you feel.
No, my job is to be interesting.
You say, I find it interesting. You always say that. Say what you're saying. What do you?
Oh, he about to say it. We glad you asked. Hey, Jay Williams said, you really want me to do that? You really want me to do that?
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
What did I just say?
What are you saying?
It seemed. What am I saying? I just said what I'm saying, Stephen A.
Which is?
And I'm not allowed to say what I find interesting.
Of course you are.
But like once again,
I invite you on the show to say what's interesting.
He thinks you're too preoccupied with Kyrie, too hard on Kyrie.
Did I mention Kyrie Irving last week before he demanded a trade? We were talking football. How many times have I mentioned?
Deflection. When you're going against a very talented debater, you have to understand debate tactics. If you've never been trained in debating in the art of communication, Classic has a degree. But if you've never been trained in this, if you have not even studied it just a little bit, a person like this will chew you up and spit you out. So you have to make sure that you are ready. You understand what I'm saying? Then he'll switch, and then he'll speed up the tempo, then he'll move somewhere else. That goalpost got wheels. You got to be able to follow it. It's like playing with him. It ain't like kicking a 50-yard field goal on a football field. That's not the game that a good debater plays. The good debater, they play a game where you got to be good at shooting at the arcade. You know how the rim be moving forwards and backwards and side to side. If you can shoot good at the arcade, you could debate with this man. He'll steer you wrong and then make you seem like you ain't know what you was talking about. You got to follow him. What the fuck is you even talking about? We were talking about football. Man, stay on point. You know what the fuck I'm saying to you.
Kyrie Irving over the last few weeks.
I don't seem to be the one being triggered right now.
Well, I'm always triggered.
No, you're not.
You see how he changed tempos? That boy got experience. Focus. Well, I'm always triggered. You see how you got to watch him close. Anybody ever been in a real debate, like an actual scored debate competition? Let me know, chat.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you are not.
Okay.
I've seen you. I watch your show every day.
So what?
Right, are we talking about Kyrie, or is this personal?
It seems personal.
I don't want it to be personal.
What seems personal?
It seems personal for you.
For me with Kyrie?
Yes.
You
1,000,000%.
You of all people with all the interest you have got the nerve to sit here on national television and tell me I'm getting personal with a player?
Yeah. Yes. When Aaron Rodgers lied about being vaccinated, he flat out lied and got caught. Stephen A. started his soliloquy on Aaron's lie by talking about how great Aaron is. How he's a bona fide Hall of Famer. How he's I've told you he's the baddest man playing quarterback behind Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers, we understand that this man, the things he's done for the National Football League and the organization of the Green Bay Packers. He started off with all this reverence before he got around to the fact that the man at the time they lied talking about he was endangering his teammates because he lied about being poked, you know what I'm saying? And then he was up there with the team, so he could have got somebody on the team sick with the vid, you know what I'm talking about? So he took it very easy on Aaron. He laid out a palette for Aaron to lay in before he talked about the facts of the situation. But with Kyrie Irving, it was malicious and egregious. The Brooklyn Nets organization ought to be furious right now. Kyrie Irving.
Classic.
We know what it is with you, dog. That energy different when a nigga black, folk. We know what it is with you, Stephen A. I'm calling it straight out the box. I ain't got no business with you, brother. I told you. I ain't on the internet to make homies. I'm going to call this shit straight. I don't care who like me. And you can't whoop me, so don't nothing matter. We saw you box. We saw that, chat.
Classic.
Hey, we saw Stephen A. with it. We saw Stephen A. with these. We saw... and you can't whoop
Classic.
me. So I'm going to say what I want. On 4 now, you got to call your security.
I'm only going to do this once.
Yeah, that energy be different with the niggas. We know how you is, Steven. We know the energy different with the black man with you. And then every 6 months, somebody got a question. You got to come on the internet or go on First Take or go on your podcast and defend your blackness bi-yearly, nigga. Because we know what it is with you. Real ninjas don't fuck with you, dog.
Classic.
Hey, you took the bread. Go ahead, bro. It's over with. You took the bread. We know what you got to do. Them boys got that thumb on you, folk. You took that. Hey, your house, we saw the tour, the theater where you watch the games at, and your cigar room. We saw it, bro. Hey, was it worth it? Because we don't fuck with you. Hey, was the pros worth the cons? Just let us know. Let me know. Was the pros worth the cons, gang? You out the tribe, nigga. Excommunicado, folk. Yeah, G. John Wick shit. Everybody looking for you.
Yeah.
We ain't fucking with you, boy. He talking about you of all people. Look, he always ready. Listen, he always want to talk about facts when he got some facts to stand on. When that motherfucker ain't got no leg to stand on, he go full personal attack. You of all people. Yeah, me, pussy. What's happening?
I don't lose no sleep.
I didn't say you lose.
I don't lose any sleep over
lose sleep.
Hey.
I'm passionate about the subjects I'm passionate about. I don't accuse you of getting personal when you take the.
You have accused me of getting personal.
Oh my God.
You have,
Stephen A. Can I go on the court?
I'm gonna leave it.
Can I go on the court real quick? Because I'd like to. Because when we started off,
we both got a lot to say.
All right.
You do?
Yeah.
You do?
Okay,
Just say
guys.
it, Jay.
Can I?
Just say it, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
I'm not in here.
Just say it, Jay.
I ain't in here
on your show.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, yeah, standing, yeah. Yeah, they don't, Stephen A, don't start. He talking about don't start with me. Stephen A, listen, keep in mind, G, keep in mind with the context clues. And this is why I'm telling you, G, these fuck ninjas is a cancer, G. They are a cancer.
It's already out there.
They're a cancer, bro. You understand? Stephen A. Smith has no brothers. He got like 28 sisters, G. He grew up around straight feminine energy. Soon as he get offended, he want to play T fight. He want to have a T fight. What you, cause you of all people. Like, I got dirt on you. Man, get your whole ass out of here. Get your whole ass out of here. Ain't nobody having a T fight with you. That's feminine energy, chat. That's feminine energy. If we run out of facts, we should start running in the fists. You feel me? How we start having a T fight. He was ready to go full gossip. Say it, Jay. Say it, Jay, because I got some stuff I could say too, Jay. What you going to do? Bring up his motorcycle accident? You going to bring up him blowing some millions on his career because, you know what I mean? Because he was trying to have a little fun as a young man touching millions, being a superstar #1 option for the Chicago Bulls. Is that what you going to bring up? You going to throw that in his face? Like he ain't bounced back from that? Having a great and illustrious commentary career? Huh? You going to act like he ain't get back up? And he'll still beat you in basketball, goofball.
The Chicago nigga. Classic.
Hey, stop playing, boy. Stephen A. Smith, they pay the fuck out these lames, don't they? They'll put some bread in your pocket. Hey, these lames be these lames be thinking they not lame because they having shit. Boy, don't nobody care about your stuff, nigga. All your stuff don't add up to this je ne sais quoi, nigga.
Classic.
These niggas acquire everything in the world except some shit you can't buy.
Only gonna do this once.
Don't let me start cooking, nigga. It's some shit you can't buy we got over here. I terrorize these niggas, man. Don't get me started up in here today. These motherfuckers be playing all in our faces. Boy, you's a propaganda puppet. Boy, we know what you is. Anytime ESPN, a.k.a. Disney, want to push the button and make you say something unwaverly or create a new narrative about some young black man in the league, your ass gonna do it because you got to, nigga. It's tied to that bread.
Classic.
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you when you went on the show and talked about getting your freedom papers at 68 years old, nigga. You just got your freedom papers,
I'm only
nigga.
gonna do this once.
Yeah, you confessed. You admitted it, nigga. They had that foot upon your neck, boy. You was doing the man's work, boy. You was working for the devil. When you took the bread, we saw it. But, hey, listen, it's okay, though, because you paid, right?
Are you making another beat, daddy? And Genius is my dad.
Classic.
Oh, we talk about money?
Good money. Let's talk about it.
My money look different now. When I talk about 50,
Used to be $50.
I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different.
Yeah.
My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted.
At all.
Too introvert to
Classic.
Yeah. Don't nothing matter. Just go get a bag. Fuck everything. Don't nothing matter. Tristan, what up? G, what up? What we talking about, chat? What we talking about, chat? Should I stay on this motherfucker? I got some. Hey, should I? Hey, I'm having a ball. I don't know about y'all. Hey, listen. I don't know about y'all. I'm having a blast. Oh shit. He said, wait, hold on. Where we at? He said, all right. I'm catching up. All right, here we go. Just a question. I'm trying to Ted said, they said 100K was enough. Remember that? Nah, man. Ja bless. Yeah. Hey, listen, James said, question. Why do some people sell their soul? And what's the benefit of it? Would Christ hold them accountable for selling their soul? People sell their soul because they like stuff. No cap. Hey, James, I'm going to answer this in real time.
Classic.
Niggas sell their soul every day because they infatuated with stuff. I'm going to tell you now, bro, everybody who touch money can testify to how much it do or don't matter. And the people you know that got bread and they tell you how much it do or don't matter, it lets you know who's standing in front of you. Because it's demons with money and it's some good-hearted people with money. But I'm going to tell you, it's more of them devils. Pay attention, folks. And when I say money, I'm talking about some real money, right? I'm talking about too big to fail money. There's not a lot of people that know a lot of people that's like that. Me personally, I got to go to a lot of corporate events. So, I done rubbed a lot of shoulders and got a lot of good email addresses. To God be the glory for that. But I know some people that's having that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things, bro, like that bread shit ain't nothing. Money is options. You understand? Money is options. So I'm going to put y'all in perspective. Let's get in frame. If somebody gave you $200 million after taxes right now, liquid, which most multimillionaires don't have access to, 200 million liquid. But let's make it unrealistic. You get access, let's say lottery money, right? You hit the lotto after your taxes, after your fees, after everything, you take home $200 million, right? All you have in front of you is a shit ton of options, just unlimited options. I could do anything today. Catch a private jet to Antarctica. I just got options. You feel me? Money is options. What most people would do with that amount of options is hurt themselves. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Most people with that type of bread going to hurt themselves or somebody else. And hey, in the name of fun or in the name of staying out of boredom, right? Because you ain't got to go work for nobody, right? So you know what I'm saying? And if you set your shit up right, the money could build on itself and you ain't really got to, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to do nothing to create active income. All your shit could be passive. You see what I'm saying? So money is options. That's it. So you can get a bunch of stuff. When you go to the car dealership now, you shop within your budgeting, your means or whatever, or hopefully anyway, right? You go to the dealership, you look for some shit that you could get. All right, well, when you got that type of money, you can just go get 3 or whatever you like. Why not? Shit ain't hurting me. Tax write-off, whatever. Right? It's just options, fam. That's it. Niggas be loving stuff. Allegedly, motherfuckers sacrificing relatives for notoriety from a bunch of people who don't care about you for real and don't love you for real. And stuff. Access to stuff. Y'all know it's 2 reasons why I ain't in love with stuff, right? Stuff ain't a big deal. One is because when I was a kid, my fucking house burnt down. So that's one, right? So I learned how much stuff could just be gone. My favorite toys, my favorite blankie, oh man, poof, nigga, shit over with. I actually been in 2 burning buildings, but that's a different story, different conversation. 2 is because I've been to places that are really, 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 really poor. And I've seen how happy the people are. I've seen how hard work isn't necessarily an obligation or a burden to them, but yet they understand that life and survival consist of getting up and doing. I've seen the perspective of those who have what you would call lack because they don't care about stuff. They actually care about their mama, their cousin, them, their brother, their sister, their relationships, their children, their village, the water supply. They got real shit to worry about. They don't give a fuck about stuff. You niggas over here getting up every day, neglecting everything because you got a big ass poster of a McLaren on your wall. I gotta get that car. That's, man, you could get that car and die in that car. You could get that car and that car blow up. You can get that car and that car be the reason why you a victim of an armed robbery. But I ain't saying don't go chase it. I'm just saying it's something more important that could be your why than stuff. But the reason why people sell their souls in closing, to answer your question, James, is because they want stuff and attention. That's it. Attention and stuff. That's it. I'm going to call it stuff because that's what it is. Your Jordan collection is a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what isn't stuff? Your relationship with your siblings. That ain't stuff. I can set your Jordan collection on fire. I can't set your relationship on fire. Metaphorically, maybe. Some manipulation, some infiltration, et cetera, but that's a different conversation. You understand? Materialism and attention. Attention is more strong than heroin, nigga. Crack cocaine. Niggas want attention and stuff. Acquisition of things. Straight up. You start thinking bigger, money start meaning smaller. You can get you some bread, but that shit ain't your whole world. It ain't the meaning of everything and why you exist and all that shit. It ain't, these niggas be, I seen a post earlier today where a nigga said, if I can't get no money with you, I don't want to talk to you at all. I said, oh, that you living in darkness.
Classic.
You living in darkness, nigga. You ain't got no relationships that ain't centered around business. Shit. God bless you. Supermax said, get this smoke. Yep. He said, Steven selling his soul for the fame. Sellout. Supermax said, step to the front of the class, Steven. Yep. Come get this work. Yep. 333. What up, Big Skull? Definitely. He said, Ja will been gone ever since. Yep. Oh, Jay Will. He said Jay Will been gone ever since. Yep. James, yeah, he spoke up and he had to go to a different network. James said the switch up is crazy. Yup. Soul said, don't tell the secrets, classic. I have wheels and boot when I need to stop it. LOL. Hey, I'm just talking. Hey, the communication tactics be crazy. You got to know. Stephen A. Smith is a blabbermouth buffoon. I'm inclined to agree. James said, yup. Ye said, he got a personal problem with Braun. This fool, boy. Yeah. James said this the sellout is crazy when it comes to certain race card for Steven. Yup. He said Stephen A. with those punching toddler shots. Yeah. You saw him boxing? That shit was crazy. So said, I said it last night. I agree with this 100%. Yes, sir. International Skull says Stephen Coon Smith, the reason a lot of my favorite sportscasters don't work for ESPN anymore. Supermax said, nah, his sister probably a G. James Holloman said, when Stephen A. be saying stay off the weed, even though I don't smoke. Yeah. He like, come on, bro. Like, get real. He should have, instead of using your power to tell black athletes stay off the weed, you should have been using your power to champion the ability to smoke and be an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't get with them instead of go against them? You see what I'm saying? Raccoon shit. We ain't gonna call him the C word. We gonna call him raccoon. You feel me? Miles Bachelor said, what's happening? Hey, just putting my foot in Stephen A. Smith ass right quick, and then we gonna move on. Jaron Michael said, greetings. What's going on, Jaron? Let's see. Ramon said, it's funny Stephen A. linked up with Lil Dog recently. Birds of a feather flock. Hey, raccoons of a feather flock together. Stephen A. Smith did link up with Lil Dog. Them motherfuckers probably was exchanging pleasantries. KMS said, peace, God. Souls of Thought said, did Christ sell his soul for others to worship him? Bring it to Sunday service, souls. Mark that down, gang. I can't do that right now. I got some more show to get to right quick, and I got about 30 minutes to do it. Miles Bachelor said, people hide behind stuff. Yep. James Holloman said, facts classic. Yeah. Miles Bachelor said, a trip to the cave in Antarctica. Yeah. Tony Black said, facts. He said, buying stuff to impress people they don't like. Yeah. James said 100. The mob said, not one lie detected. Hey, I ain't saying shit. I ain't talking about nothing. All right, we're going to get off Stephen A. ass unless we need to come back to it. But we're going to move, all right? Let's get into it, man. Let's tap in with the Pan-Africanism. Dr. Umar Johnson, we're going to tap in with my dog. He has some things to say with regards to the Kevin Hart roast. We're going to stay on the Kevin Hart roast in totality for the rest of this show. But we're going to tap in with Dr. Umar first because he has some real strong sentiments, you know what I'm saying, with regards to what went on and how he felt we as a people, the brotherhood, should be moving about this, right? So let's get to it. I got the speed right. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Look at brother Umar, man. Hey, man, nothing wrong with a bliggity black nigga. That nigga bliggity black. Hey, peace, my black brother, Pan-African brother. Ain't nothing like the brother with the dashiki, bro. Let's go.
It was dozens of disrespectful, insulting comedic material during that Kevin Hart roast. So I decided to watch it, Art. I spent 3 hours. It was about 2 hours and 45 minutes. I watched the whole thing from.
Shout out to Art of Dialogue. Please don't copyright me. If you be copyrighting niggas, don't do it to me. Let me hit the like button on your video on my live stream. Everybody go to Art of Dialogue. He got great interview sessions where he sit down and give people the platform to really speak, and you can get an introspective look at some folks, man. So tap in with Art, the Art of Dialogue, man. Tap in with the Art of Dialogue, man. Don't copyright me, man. Let's cook.
Start to finish. I want to first read some of these jokes for your audience who did not see this.
Ooh.
It starts off with Shane Gillis. He's the host. I never heard of the devil, but I know who he is now. He starts out by saying, I want to thank Netflix for choosing me to co-host this celebration of Black excellence. And when I heard that, I said, okay, that's an underhanded jab at Black excellence. He's basically trying to say, ain't nothing excellent about y'all. Y'all just a bunch of dumb niggas. That's what he was trying to say. But I said, okay, let me be patient. Because remember, Art, this is a 3-hour program. Then Usher comes out. Shout out to my brother Usher. He performed. He threw some jokes at Kev Hart. It was nice and clean. Shout out to Usher. I had no problem with my brother Usher. Then
listen to me. Shout out to Usher, G. Unless you try to feed anything I'm dealing with cherries. If you try, listen, Usher, shout out to you, bro. Unless you try to feed any woman I'm dealing with a cherry, nigga. Straight face. Let's move.
Tom Brady comes out because Kevin Hart, I believe, hosted Tom Brady's roast back in 2024. Tom Brady wasn't as bad as the others. He says things like, unlike your real dad, I actually showed up. He looks out at the crowd. Tom Brady says, who are all these people I thought Spirit Airlines shut down? In other words, you're a bunch of broke black niggas. How did y'all afford to attend this show? Mind you, Art, is mostly white people out there. So this lynching took place in front of a predominantly white audience. I want to shout out my sister, Regina King, Art. Excuse me, Regina Hall, not Regina King, Regina Hall, because I didn't see her laugh or barely laugh at any of the jokes.
Yep, I agree. I saw that too. Regina was sitting there like, this some bullshit. But let me tell y'all, I'm gonna let him do his thing, and then I'm gonna take him down and we're gonna talk. Let's go.
She was up there on the podium sitting down. She did not find it funny. Thank you to Sister Regina Hall for maintaining your integrity, as much of it as you could, during this public lynching of black people described as a comedy show.
I felt different about that. He said it's a public lynching of black people. I felt different about that. I definitely felt different about that. Kevin Hart ain't the representation of black people as a whole or as a mass or as an entity or none of that shit. Kevin Hart, much like Stephen A. Smith, we already covered the definition at the beginning of the show on purpose, Ben sold his soul. And we all seen him do it. We all seen him do it. We saw him do it. What are we talking about? Everything, I already played my disclaimer. Everything alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment. And we all saw it. So we can act, the people who just want to act like they didn't see it or act like they're not in the know or willful ignorance or whatever. Like y'all didn't see the footage of Kevin Hart and Diddy with no shirts on in that room with the jacuzzi tub. Y'all didn't see that. So y'all didn't see, that's still on the internet. Y'all didn't see him in that room with the diddler shirtless. Wasn't they in towels? And there was a freaking jacuzzi tub in the room. They weren't outside at the pool, y'all. They were in like a bathroom with a jacuzzi tub. What were y'all in there doing?
Classic.
We saw him wear the dress, folk. We know the rituals, folk. We saw him wear the dress with a headpiece. We saw
I'm only gonna do this once.
So don't say this was a public lynching of black people. No, it was a public lynching of a raccoon, a nigga who signed up for this shit and told the people, like he said out of his own mouth, to go as hard as they want with the racism and everything else. And everything else. He signed up for it. That's not a representation of nothing they doing to black folks. That little nigga don't represent me.
Classic.
And he can't whoop me either. So I'm going to keep saying whatever I want.
I'm only going to do this once.
Merch it. So yeah. So no, I disagree with Umar on that point. And forgive me for the level of passion I have with regards to this, because I also am bliggity black as fuck. So let us continue.
Not to Regina Hall. Art, they were cursing through the whole thing. Vulgarity, profanity. It was nothing but degeneracy. But let me continue. Shane Gillis makes this joke, Art. He says, Cheryl's husband unalived himself. Obviously, black does crack because he jumped off a effing roof. Did you hear what I just said? I'm going to say it again. Shane Gillis said, Cheryl's husband unalived himself. Obviously, black does crack if it's married to Cheryl and jumps off an effing roof. So I do my research, Art, and guess what I find out? Her husband took his own life by jumping to his death, bro. They made a joke about her husband's suicide, Art, and check this out. It wasn't one joke about her husband's suicide. They repeatedly, throughout the whole show, made jokes about Cheryl Underwood's husband's suicide to millions of people watching this Netflix special all over.
Completely inappropriate. And listen, I ain't one to be censoring comedians. I'm not one to be censoring comedians. But at some point, you're not even telling a joke. You not telling a joke. You just disrespecting me and giggling, bitch. You see what I'm saying? At some point, you're not even telling a joke. You disrespecting me and giggling, folk. That ain't no joke. Cause the shit I find funny is gonna be violent. Is this am I a comedian?
Classic.
So as long as you laugh after, it was a joke. So if I get the punching on shit and laugh after, am I a comedian?
Classic.
And Kevin Hart signed up for it. We not doing that. We not gonna say, oh, this is Netflix fault. This is this, that, and the third. This shit shouldn't have never made it to the airwaves, nigga. Not with this type of not without this type of with this lack of decorum. You could have, it's a million roast jokes that we could, it's a trillion from talented comedians, from comedians with talent. There's a trillion roast jokes you could tell without having to be disrespectful. You can keep it humor. Yeah, the truth is funny. So some of the stuff you say, it might be, a touch hurtful, but it's different when you go disrespectful, hurtful. Kevin, you so short, you've been having to have a step stool in your kitchen since forever type shit. Obviously I'm not trying to be a comedian and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Talk about his height. We can all see this nigga small, right? But then when you start talking about hanging him from a bonsai tree, too far, bitch.
Classic.
But Kevin cool with it. So everything's okay. That nigga don't represent black people. He represent the raccoon community. We're not going to say the C word. We ain't going to call him the C word. We're going to say raccoon. Raccoon.
Classic.
Yeah. Come on.
Over the world. Let's continue. They call Pete Davidson a winner. W-I-G-G-E-R. You know what a winner is? A white person who loves niggas. Then he said, the Golden State Warriors logo is a bridge. Don't show that to Cheryl's husband. You see that, Art? Her husband is deceased. He took his own life. They repeatedly made jokes about this woman's deceased husband. Don't show her husband the Golden State Warriors logo on their jersey because he might want to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Listen to me. Y'all got to know when y'all watching rituals. You have to know when you're watching a ritual. Humiliation is a part of the rituals they do. Blood sacrifice is a part of the rituals they do. Everything is alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment completely. You have to know when you are watching a ritual. There was a whole show full of telling the truth out loud telling the whole truth out loud, humiliation rituals, and I guarantee you this, it's 3 people that's about to touch more bread than they ever touched in their career after this roast. Watch this. Kevin Hart, Chelsea Handler, and Cheryl Underwood. All 3 of them finna glow up. Watch. Merch it. See how well this age. I know a ritual when I'm watching a fucking ritual.
Classic.
Y'all got to know how this shit work. That's why I said they've been playing in our faces. It's right in front of you, gang. It's right in front of you, gang. It's right in front of you. Man, Dwayne Rock Johnson went up on stage and was homosexual for 15 minutes straight. And y'all will tell me the females will tell me that he's hot, he's sexy, but the boy gay.
Classic.
I don't know no heterosexuals. I don't know no heterosexual men that joke about homosexuality that fucking much. He invited the man to latch on to his bosom, chat.
I'm only gonna do this once.
He opened up his shirt, which was barely buttoned to begin with, and literally, physically, before inviting the man to his bosom, he invited him to his knee. Come sit on my knee, Kevin. Kevin refused, sat right next to him, though, like he's finna make a wish with Santa. And then he invited Kevin to his bosom. What heterosexual man do you know who play like that? What Craig say to Smokey? Playing? You said he had a gun when you seen him, right? Well, name one person in the hood that play like that.
Classic.
Boy, we don't play like that, boy. We don't play like that, folks. It ain't nothing funny, ain't nothing humorous about it. Y'all already in Hollywood. We know how y'all going. And we didn't forget that we saw you shirtless in a towel next to the jacuzzi with Diddy.
Classic.
Not outside at the pool, in the bathroom.
I'm only gonna do this once.
We saw it. How long y'all gonna let them put the shit right in front of you? Right? It's right here. It's right here. Y'all don't see shit. Nobody knows nothing. No, it's not like that. That's what they want you to think. Oh, you one of them conspiracy theorists, huh? These motherfuckers playing right in your face.
Classic.
I don't care how long we been friends, G. I got a blood brother. I ain't never told my fucking blood brother I love him that many times in a freaking 30-minute window. The Rock and Kevin Hart said, I love you too. It got so bad, it got to I love you more, I love you better, I love you bigger. That's how deep this shit got, chat.
Classic.
And we all just gonna sit here and giggle through the show like these two niggas ain't flirting?
I'm only gonna do this once.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. The truth stranger than fiction, bruh. The truth stranger than fiction. Y'all will let these people play right in front of y'all. Not me. Not me. But listen, when you for sale, though, you going to let it slide. It's a room full of people that's for sale. They going to let it slide. They going to laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? Joke it off. Giggle it off. Oh, man, that was a good show. They going to go because they all for sale, too. They all for sale, too. It ain't their first time seeing it. Yeah, you can see in people's faces on the couches and the reaction of their faces on the couches when certain things being said was like who know what? Who know what? Regina sat there the whole time like, I'm just here because me and Kevin friends, and that nigga be putting me in hella movies and shit, and I'm trying to get my bag, but I ain't with none of this shit.
Classic.
I ain't with none of this shit. And matter of fact, Regina so motherfucking gangster, and she so not with the fuck shit, she the one that introduced Katt Williams.
Classic.
Yeah, let's get off the Dr. Umar work and let's slide. We finna slide right on into the last segment. Shout out to Dr. Umar and shout out to the Art of Dialogue. Yes, sir. Let's move. All right. The legendary, the poetic, the extraordinary Katt Williams took the stage at the Kevin Hart roast. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I, ladies and gentlemen, kept the fouls. I don't want to be copywritten, so again, I'm gonna do some interjecting. But we gonna roll through this Katt Williams segment. I swear we gonna roll through this Katt Williams segment. You know what I'm saying? We definitely are. Let me get to some of these chats real quick, and then we gonna tap in. We gonna tap in. Hold on. I ain't forget about y'all, chat. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Trying to catch up to where I was at. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Ted said the disrespect. James said, I'm glad I didn't watch it. Tony said sneak this, and Soul said all jokes were pre-written. Yes, they were. They served us big time. Yep. Soul said this not hidden. Everyone on that stage was in agreement. Yep. James said it was evil. It was a ritual. We watched a ritual. Ellis said some jokes was funny, but they didn't fire back appropriately. Miles Bassler said that's effed up. Yeah. James said it was that's why I didn't watch it. Chelsea was the one who went against the jokes. She did. She was offended. Ellis said all the deaf jokes were out of line. Furniture moving time. Absolutely. Protect by God. Yep. James Holloman said he a sellout. Miles said The Rock got $1 billion now. Yeah, he does. He said the boy gay. Yeah. James said gave up wrestling to be in Hollywood to get poked. Yep. Tony Black said SMH. Ellis said white boy timing. James said me either. International Skull said it's already out there. Yep. We kept the file. Absolutely. Juan Tribe said Daphne Joyce X tape just dropped. Diddy watching her get, oh my God, that just dropped. Wow. Interesting. Ramon said Dwayne took Kev Bussy back in Jumanji days. Souls of Thought said, so she just innocent. Who innocent? Regina? No, she complicit. I ain't call her innocent at all. She complicit. But I get why she trying to, she trying to keep the lights on too. And I'm not saying that make it okay. I'm just saying I understand. I'm not saying it's okay. You know what I'm saying? To be homies with the devil and just say I don't do what the devil be doing, but we cool though. That don't make it okay. Yeah, nah. Tez Down said they have rituals for public flogging. Oh, absolutely. We witnessed it. But let's witness somebody who stood up there and potentially told the truth the entire time. Let's search for a lie. Let's go.
Kevin? Hello, Katt. I'm surprised they invited me. That's how little star power you have. They had to start inviting your enemies. I said, I hate him. They said, come anyway. Very humble of me to be at your goat roast tonight, Kevin.
Listen, the crowd is hysterically laughing. Listen to the cadence. I'm putting y'all on. Listen to the cadence and the rhythm of the laughter and listen to it change. Look at the reactions of the people on the couch while the jokes are still manageable, and then watch the reactions of the people change. This is body language, people. We do more talking without our mouths than we do with it. And that's just a fact. Let's go. I have to interrupt y'all. I'm trying to protect copyrights, y'all. I got to get y'all this work. Come on.
I've won an Emmy Award, but this is going to be my best acting tonight as I pretend like you are a goat. For the people at home, you're wondering, why is the Cat Man doing this? For the money, bitch. This is my Riyadh Comedy Festival.
When he said Riyadh, for y'all that don't know, Riyadh is a huge company in, I believe, the UAE. So like Saudi Arabia, Dubai area, they actually have Riyadh season boxing. Riyadh is like I want to say it's an investment group, but their money is endless. That shit bottomless. I'm talking about big billions, okay? So by him saying that means he taxed these motherfuckers to pull up to this shit. Let's go.
Only one with a soul. Kevin, you're going to hear some things tonight that you're not familiar with. Those things are called punchlines. Is this dais the best that the industry could put together for dear old Kev? I'm not sure if the Illuminati is real or if this is a junior varsity version, but...
Look at his face. Look at his face. Hold on. Hold on. Look at his face, G. He like, this ain't it. He like, I wanted the who's who to be in here. He like, this light. He like, hey, I haven't heard a lie yet. Let's go.
For those of you just joining us, Kevin and I have beef, and I'll tell you why. Because privately, this motherfucker stole everything from me. Before he saw my act, he was a 6'3" white man. I tried to tell y'all that Kevin Hart was a plant. Because I keep burying him, he keeps springing back the fuck up. Just like a plant. Yes, I said some things I'd like to take back. Some things I said were misunderstood. I did say that Kevin was a Hollywood puppet, and I want to explain that. Because it might not be what you think. I meant that
y'all gotta understand. We already discussed Kevin Hart and The Rock's relationship. We already discussed the peculiar situation that we saw Kevin Hart in with the Diddler. We already understand that the casting couch is a real thing, allegedly, right? We all have these understandings, chat. So what Katt Williams is about to say, if y'all don't take it as literally as you could possibly take it, again, I might be talking to the wrong group of people. Listen to what he finna say.
the head of Netflix literally has his whole hand up Kevin's ass and can make him do anything.
Look at that. Oh. Look at the reactions, people. Hold on. Right here. Bing. Let's blow that up. Let's blow that up. Look at their faces. Look at their faces, chat. Chelsea, she picking something out her mouth. That's nasty work. This top row up here, these supposed to be Kevin friends, okay? Kevin sitting there fake laughing and fake smiling. And the racist dude, I don't even know his damn name, but he's sitting there with the straightest face he's had all night long. So again, when the truth start coming out, motherfuckers, demons start getting real squeamish. And it's a lot of shapeshifters and reptilians in this room too. So you got to understand, these motherfuckers literally trying to stay in their skin right now. Let's go.
Kevin only has one rule in his movies. No N-word. And that N-word is no. He's never fucking said it, never, ever. Scary Movie 3, Ride Along, Night School, Get Hard. I turned down all of them because I was not comfortable being a coon. Went right behind me for the same price. If you're going to see a Kevin Hart movie, do yourself a favor, see it in a black theater so you can hear words like, I want my motherfucking money back. And I want my money back too. Or this is some bullshit, I want my money back.
Look at Regina. Look at Regina. Oh, Regina. I like Regina too. I ain't gonna lie to you. She caught me in traffic. She might be married already. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see. I'm capping. I'm capping. She wouldn't have got the ring. But it's okay. She fine though. She keeping it together too, chat. I ain't gonna lie. But look at Regina. Regina ain't finding this shit funny. She know what Kevin had to go through to get that money. She know, but she, he provides her with a lot of opportunities, and this is all alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment. Let's move.
Even The Rock can't save your ass.
The Rock definitely ain't saving his ass.
The Rock have what you call a bromance. That's when two actors secretly fuck the shit out of each other.
You hear how loud the crowd got? Look how everybody finding this shit. Hey, Souls, what you say is always the funniest, the truth. Look at how loud they got.
Kevin and The Rock have what you call a bromance. That's when two actors secretly fuck the shit out of each other. But seriously, how can you not love Kevin? Only two people have done that. Me and his father. Kevin once said if his son was gay, he would take a dollhouse and hit him over the head with it, which is arguably the gayest way to abuse a child.
Come on, dog.
Classic.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. He said, I've been saying this. I'm enjoying your perspective. Yeah. Listen, dog. This ritual crazy. I'm sitting here watching this like they really gonna do this in front of us, huh? Man, you should have said, man, when I let my eyes on this roast, I was like, man, I'm finna have a field day with this shit. I really could have made this a 5-hour stream, but we just gonna cut it into an hour. You know what I'm saying? But wow, let's let Katt finish cooking.
But you cannot cancel Kevin Hart. You just can't do it. He's made of Teflon. They tried to cancel him for being homophobic. And I don't get it. I'm saying the guy who's obsessed with shopping sprees and fitness, always surrounded by 10 dudes and Chelsea Handler and oiled up half Samoan bodybuilders and a vegan restaurant and bought yoga pants. You think that guy is homophobic? That guy is a fairy, bitch. He is not. That's the gayest man I ever met. You slay, queen. You do that.
You slay, queen. You do that.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Hey, listen, chat. We know what it is. They gonna play right in our faces, bruh. You understand me? And Katt ain't make amends with Kevin that night, man. If y'all think it's over, y'all crazy.
They tried to cancel Kevin for the Diddy parties. They hurled allegations at him. But thanks to all the baby oil, the charges didn't stick.
Classic.
Kevin famously, I could go on. Hello, Kevin. Famously was at a brunch. Kevin was at a bunch of Diddy parties, but in his defense, it was only because Diddy thought he was 10. Kevin even hosted a record release party for P. Diddy. There was a record number of releases on the bed, in the pool, on the floor, everywhere but the hose.
Everywhere but the hose.
But I want to be clear. Just because Kevin went to Diddy parties does not mean.
Hey, if somebody go back and watch this Netflix series and count how many times Kevin Hart wipe his eyes while Katt on stage, just wiping his eyes. What is that body language wise? What is that?
He did something wrong. The fact that he gets all quiet when you bring it up. That means he did something wrong.
That was it right there. That was the one right there.
That parties does not mean he did something wrong. The fact that he gets all quiet, record number of releases, on the bed, in the pool, on the floor, everywhere but the hose. But I want to be clear. Just because Kevin went to Diddy parties does not mean he did something wrong. The fact that he gets all quiet when you bring it up. That means he did something wrong.
Yes, Lord. Hey, listen. The Kevin Hart roast was a demonstration, chat. Y'all, the symbolism on the stage, the symbolism on the man. Listen, y'all gotta. Yeah, it's strange. The truth is stranger than fiction. James said, Frosty Flakes in the bed with Diddy and Usher and Kev. Ellis said, defeat. Yeah. Derek said, if only some of our people had the same energy for education and raising our children as we do for celebrity gossip and street. Oh, here we come with this bullshit. Somebody been here 2 minutes, don't know nothing about the other 2,000 videos I got out talking and shit. Don't make me give your ass 3 minutes of fame, Derek. Just come here and see what's going on, buddy, because this shit can go bad.
I barely know who the fuck you are. The fuck you.
Time said, classic. I believe that's a stress mechanism is why Kevin is rubbing his eyes so much. Yeah. Motherfucker been here 2 seconds, Souls. You know what I'm saying, Souls? You know how this shit go, man. You know how it go, Souls. Nigga been here 2 seconds. Coming here like he know exactly what be going on.
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class.
You know how it go, man. Let me see what my actual chat talking about, new ass nigga. Let me see what my actual chat talking about. Like niggas ain't just covered. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got a whole series on. Man, come on, man. Ramon said, I heard Kev said he spilled something on his shirt and Diddler was keeping him company while it was getting clean. Type shit. James said, that whole thing was a witchcraft and a ritual sell. Absolutely. Classic. Blackie blacks are subjective or objective. You are. Oh, you said Blackie blacks aren't subjective or objective. You are. That's fair. That's fair. If you just know what you support, if you have to choose. Yeah, you just know what you support if you have to choose. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I rock with that. Let me see. He said this not hidden for everyone on stage. Yeah, everyone on stage is in agreement. Now, Souls did say something interesting though. He said, "Don't be surprised if Katt Williams is just like them because he's also in the room." You know what I'm saying? So that was an interesting take. I think you should do something around that. That would be something to question and mine out with a good chat participation. I would like to see how that conversation spills out. I don't necessarily have time to dive off into that, but I thought that was dope. I didn't get to star it either, but I saw what you said though, Souls. Soul said he has everyone now because they all got paid by him. Yep, you do a lot of favors for people and then you put them in your pocket. Time says play classic. That dude that you said you don't know who's sitting next to Kevin Hart, Cheryl Underwood went crazy on him. Yeah, she did. Cheryl Underwood definitely got up there and got all her licks back. I ain't gonna hold you. Cheryl Underwood funny. You know what I'm saying? She probably could have got some good money without having to go through this, but she chose the big money, you know, like most do. Fruity Pebble Ray J was knocked out for a good 5 or 10 seconds standing up before he got knocked out. That has to be the most embarrassing way to get knocked out. Yeah, he definitely went stiff leg. His leg definitely locked up on him. Let me see. He said, I believe that's a stress mechanism. He said, Derek, you knew what you clicked on. Facts, though. Thumbnail like a motherfucker. He clicked on this shit for no reason. Came in here and got stepped on right quick. On some cool shit. Hey, Time said it was a ritual, but I definitely was rocking with the Rock ad. Oh, and Cheryl Underwood, Chicago on. She killed that white man that was sitting next to Kevin Hart. Yeah, she did. International Skull said he's gone 2 seconds later. Damn, Skull. Skull, you ain't even let him rebuttal, Skull. We could have had some fun. Skull got right to it.
Yo, turn the car around. Give me the walk.
You can't say nothing around here, dog. The wrenches be trigger happy. Shit.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
It is what it is, man. We off of this, man. Katt Williams roast. But man, listen. Y'all got to wake up. You know what I'm saying? I know my chat. We are the enlightened ones. You know what I'm saying? We are conscious people. But for the rest of the people that's watching this that don't have the glasses on, the Dick Gregory magic glasses, you know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that don't got the glasses on, I would say this, either walk in blissful ignorance, you know what I mean? But if you're trying to wake up, you definitely got to stop letting people play in your face. Yo, this is Classic with the Classic Codes. I am 1/5 of the Raw Society Coalition. If you want great live streams covering a whole bunch of different things from news reporting to sports, current events, sociology, psychology, fun, different types of shows, adult conversations, romance, all of these things, right? The Raw Society Coalition covers that for you. So if you can, go ahead and screenshot the screen right now. This is the full Raw Society Coalition. You got the Raw Society Coalition page where we all team up and form together like Voltron. You got myself, the Classic Codes. You have Souls of Thought. You see him in the chat. Uncle Plug TV, Conversations with Soft Rain, and the Tears Down. Coming up this evening for live streams, what we have left is the No Middleman panel that'll be broadcast on Souls of Thought channel. So make sure you tap in, man, to see what they talking about on No Middleman tonight. I'll definitely be there in the chat with everybody else, having a great time. I like keeping chats active when I'm present and when my hands are free. So I will definitely be there saying my 2 cents with the gang and trying to push the conversation forward. But yeah, man, get tapped in with us, get in tune with us. And if y'all don't do nothing else for me, make sure y'all stick to the codes. Let me read this real quick. Time said classic. I definitely appreciate the solar thought, keeping us aware, but most of all, keeping our minds elevated. For sure, for sure. I appreciate you. I appreciate that too as well. Souls of Thought said, yes, sir. 8:50 p.m. Central Standard Time is when No Middleman will be streaming this evening. So go to Souls of Thought channel and turn on your the notification bell so that you don't miss it, man. Because like I said, I'll be in the chat for sure talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? Per usual.
Classic.
But yeah, man, I gotta move. Roxy, what up? What up, Roxy? You late, Roxy? Damn. Gotta hit the rewatch, Roxy. I know. Jump in the comments on the rewatch, Roxy. I want to see what you got to say about all this stuff we covered today. I'm sure you got some interesting takes. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm classic with the classic codes. If y'all don't do nothing else, make sure y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic. Yeah.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time, for real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. But watching my story all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't call? Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Put that on my soul. Oh no. They ain't hungry no more when it's time to eat crow. Or farming, I'm enhancing my glow. Ain't gon' argue with you about what I know. Photo album, all I'm seeing is ghosts. Had to remodel from pillar to post. Said what I said, I ain't come here to argue. You said congratulations, should've said sorry. Got it, now you won't be part of the party. Your access denied, I'm sorry, not sorry. When I needed air, niggas wouldn't have farted. Now they pulling up and thinking we solid. Now I'm on the phone talking $1 million topics. Up early, Zoom call out to Abu Dhabi. Don't answer my phone if it's gonna be about gossip. I don't really care, everybody got problems. That's why I be sharing my woes, letting y'all know it's okay, you can come up from the bottom. Whoa. Scraping, scratching, clawing. Before I start running, I started with crawling. Before I got balance, I started with falling. Started with broke before ever was balling. Started with hope before ever reward. They ain't show up till I became important. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something? Been watching my story all winter. Why you ain't say nothing?